Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. POA 2.0 for Vechain has officially started migrating to the mainnet. What I mean for that is they're finally doing the community vote for the Vechain Tor mainnet for the first step of POA 2.0. Now, we knew this was going to happen soon because at the end of September, so 10 days ago, like 11 days ago actually, they said that all the stuff on the testnet was ready and they would have a community vote. Now, I don't know why it's taken 10 days, but they're finally getting the vote underway, which is very good for us. Hopefully, people do get excited about this. The thing is, right now, like, even though Bitcoin is way up, alts are way down. Like I said, I think that alts need 65,000 BTC to really get into that price discovery mode. And maybe like a couple of days after 65,000 BTC, they will rise way up. The only one that's really rising right now is Shiba Inu, and that's still pumping on the Robinhood listing news. I think a couple of whales are just like continuously pumping it up with massive volume. As you can see for Shiba Inu, the volume for Shiba is essentially, several times greater than any non stable coin around it. So that's being pumped up by a couple of whales, but everything else, basically, in terms of altcoins, is down. VeChain is no different. It's in a sea of red for altcoins. Bitcoin's kind of sucking the money out of altcoins, maybe Shiba Inu a little bit, but mainly Bitcoin is sucking the money out of altcoins right now. But that trend will actually reverse especially once we hit a new all-time high, and we are less than $8,000 away from an all-time high. VeChain might definitely get a huge boost from that, but at least POA 2.0 on the mainnet's actually underway. So our mission has always been to deliver a secure, stable, and scalable public blockchain. This is from vechain.org. Enable mass adoption of blockchain technology across the globe. For this reason, the Vechain research and development teams have been working on a massive upgrade of Vechain to our blockchain called Surface, standing for Secure Use Case Adaptive, Relatively Fork-Free Approach of the Chain Extension. To ensure that the future needs of business are met, a blockchain must be able to generate no data loss while also providing high throughput and high scalability. This is why we are proud to be able to finally present our upgraded consensus mechanism, the first of its kind in the world. VeChain continues to lead the pack on the road to mass adoption due to the development of many revolutionary technologies, but to serve and deliver real value. This major upgrade to the network greatly enhances finality and data security. Final finality is going to be VIP 200, and that will come around the end of the year, and that's when 2.0 will really get online. By uniquely combining the two most common consensus types, the Nakamoto and Byzantine fault tolerance consensus mechanisms, allowing the network to benefit from the strength of each type whilst eliminating their weaknesses. POA 2.0 is the world's first example of such a combined consensus mechanism. Described in the paper Surface, a practical blockchain consensus algorithm for real-world networks, the POA 2.0 consensus algorithm contains three major components: the VRF-based source of randomness, a committee-based block-producing process, a passive block finality confirmation process. So right now we're talking about phase one. That's the one that's actually being voted on. In this first phase, we want to implement the first part of VIP 193 called a VRF-based source of randomness. This function balances the unpredictability and unbiasedness of block proposing schedule, ensuring the highest level of data security. After implementation, it will be impossible to predict and thus manipulate block proposers way ahead in time, increasing the security of VeChain to our blockchain. On July 21st, we announced the launch of a new public testnet with VRF-based source of randomness fully implemented. After months of testing by the core team, as well as our partners and community developers, we are now confident that this upgrade is ready to be deployed on the mainnet. So the vote is actually underway. And this is where we are right now. So basically, while the prerequisite steps for migration to the mainnet now in place, we are incredibly proud to present the following proposal to all stakeholders in the VeChain ecosystem. Only after a successful vote for all stakeholders, I don't know how long that will take, hopefully just a few days, an implementation on our mainnet can take place, and that's why we need your vote. So go ahead and please vote on it. I would say definitely vote yes. It will probably work out. They're basically on this VIP 193 step, and then we still got a way to go for step 5, VIP 200 step. We're essentially like on step 2, and we have 3 more steps, but I think this step was probably by far the longest one. Hopefully we can get it in by the end of the year, but they are voting on this first phase of VIP 193. And this will definitely enhance security. So I don't really know if this is going to help price or not. I think it will once all the altcoins do start running, but that might actually take a while because Bitcoin is sucking all the money out right now. Like we've said, in previous videos. Essentially, like what's happened is like people were dumping money into Solana and other altcoins up until like mid-September, but since then they've actually reverted back into Bitcoin. I do think that will actually change towards the end of October, and maybe you'll see a lot of altcoin rising then. And stuff like this will actually help VeChain, hopefully, and we'll see some good movement by the end of October. But this is a technological breakthrough, although not a price one for right now. So they're finally announcing the POA 2.0 launch, and it is starting to launch, probably be done by the end of this year. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.